Show with Bert Miles Salvador and Vicky Navarro. On air all the time every Tuesday in Seattle, in the US. May konting news, may konting sports. Definitely there will be singing, coming from talents old and new. Come one, come all, enjoy the show. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Saan man kayo naroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. shuttle time. That's every Wednesday from 4 to 5:30 a.m. Philippine time and 6 to 7:30 a.m. Australian time through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio World in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Miles Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Si Kuya Bert Kautley.
Idol Blossom. Oh,
hello. I'm NorbCam Willie, NorbCam.
Where are you, Vicky? Vicky. Our producer is Danielle Velez of Rainier Avenue Radio World. Our program is internet-based, so you can watch live right now. Saan man kayo naroon, anywhere in the world. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.world or in YouTube. Hanapin po lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show episode 456. Our show is video recorded by our producer, Danielle Velez, so you can watch later at your own convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio.world. My timeline, Miles Salvador, Bert Cavillis, Vicky Navarro, Los Angeles, Washington, and YouTube. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show episode 456. We broadcast in Taglish, Tagalog, English. So we're speaking English. All gens can understand the show. So for now, just relax and enjoy your show. Salamat po. Our program only starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So let's all bow our heads and join Kuya Bert in our opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, as we start today's broadcast, we pray that you bless our friends, supporters, and those we care deeply for, especially those who will be watching our program wherever they are around the world. Where there is joy, give them continued joy. Where there is pain, give them your peace and mercy. We also pray that your mercy and forgiveness be bestowed to our brothers and sisters whom you have called back to your fold, and for all of those who have sickness to make them well. We thank you above all for giving us friends and family to share the blessings you have bestowed on us each and every day here on earth. May love, humility, forgiveness, and peace dwell and reign in our hearts from this day forward. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen.
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 Hello, Kuya Bert, Vicky.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, there's Vicky. What happened, Vicky?
Hindi ko alam. Sorry. Maybe my Wi-Fi. Hindi ko alam. But here we are. Good to see everybody.
You too.
All right, we're complete anyway until about 2 o'clock. So,
I think Norbert is not.
Oh, no. I actually will be here the whole show. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Okay. Today, we have a very, very special guest. He is a businessman, singer and songwriter, based in Quezon City, Philippines. So let's all welcome Dale Ibay. Yay!
Hey,
There
welcome,
it is.
brother.
Hi,
Hi!
Dale.
Hi,
Welcome
Hi,
to
good
the
Dale.
morning.
show.
Morning,
Welcome.
Bert.
Good
Morning, Nerb.
morning.
Morning, Vicky. Morning, Tita Miles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
kamusta?
tanghali na ngayon dito.
Oh,
Sa
yeah,
inyo,
that's right.
sa inyo, very early
Four o'clock.
morning pa. Thank you naman.
Mm.
Mabuti. I hope you were able to sleep well, Dale.
I was super excited. So not exactly,
Oh,
but that's a good thing in this particular sense because this is like the first time you're able to be on the show, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for inviting me over to the show.
Okay.
mm.
We were
Look,
chatting last night, and then I told him I have to go to bed now because I'm waking up early tomorrow. But so I just said good night. I don't know what he said.
well, anyway, we got you here. So welcome. And to start the ball rolling, Miles.
Okay, let's listen to our opening song. This is a brand new one. Sign Up 8, live at the studio version. Dale Ibay, official performance video. Yay.
How the days just pass you by. I never really thought the time could be your worst ally. When you're waiting for a miracle, your heart says yes, but your mind says no. So where are you to go? Just have faith in your soul. When you fail and the world says no, there's no one who'll pick you up. Fall down 7, just stand up 8. Just stand up 8. A successful alibi. Excuses lead us to believe we shouldn't ask why. Who do you really think you are? If you're waiting for what others say, then who is there to blame? Just have faith in your soul. When you fail and the world says no, there's no one who'll pick you up. Fall down 7, just stand up 8, and we go down again with your heart and soul. Have faith in your soul. Fall down 7 and stand up 8. Just stand up 8. Can you go again? Can you really make it? There's only one way to find out. Just have faith in your soul. When you fail and the world says no, there's no one who'll pick you up. Fall down 7, just stand up 8, and we go down again with your heart and soul. Have faith in your soul. Fall down 7 and stand up 8. Just stand up 8. Stand up 8.
Wow.
Yay! That is Stand Up 8. Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
love it. I love the music. I love the
Yes.
tempo. Napapasayaw tuloy ako ng di oras.
Yeah,
Anyway,
powerful.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
good
Don't give
voice,
up.
good video, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice. So anyway, oh my gosh, you are very talented. Yeah, just
Thank
reading your
you.
bio makes me really, saludo na
Yeah.
ako sa iyo talaga, Dale.
Thank you, Kuya Bert.
We have so many
Yeah.
questions that we are itching to ask you. Alam ko
Go ahead.
kompleto yung bio mo, pero Vicky, all right, Vicky.
Yeah. Well, of course, Brother Dale, we want to welcome you here on Rainier Avenue Radio on the Fil-Am Radio Show, reporting live from Washington State, here based in Seattle, Washington. We have Dale here, a Filipino singer, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, and storyteller whose music combines heartfelt lyrics, life experience, rooted in alternative rock, acoustic music, progressive rock influences, and contemporary OPM. So, welcome here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Here's a place where we can really highlight you and also learn about, especially your new fans today. Tell us a little bit more about you on a personal level. Does music run in your family, of course, and I see you holding an instrument as well. So this, tell us about your early childhood and to where you are today. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Vicky. So again, for the guys out there, my name's Dale, and I've been doing music for a long time since I learned piano when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And but I was a late bloomer when it came to the guitar. Usually, people who really get good at the guitar, they start like 10, 11, 12 years old. I learned like when I was 16. But the thing is, when I learned the guitar, I fell in love with it so much that in 2 months' time, I was teaching the guitar after
Oh
I
wow,
learned.
Wow.
That was how obsessed I was with playing it. My
that's what
first
I
job,
need.
my first job actually was I was a assistant teacher to teach summer enrichment classes for guitar. That was my
Oh
first job
wow,
Oh,
ever. So because the guitar teacher saw me playing an acoustic guitar after class, and he was impressed, and he said, you should teach. And I said, well, I've only learned this like a couple of months ago. So that's how it started. And I've always been a writer and a storyteller ever since. I love stories. That's the thing. And when you connect songwriting and poetry together with music. Yeah,
mhm,
if you connect storytelling with music, then you come out with different kinds of songs, right? I don't necessarily write like love songs or something that's the usual pop song, right? I mean, if you
mhm,
notice with Stand Up 8, I wrote that 2017, and it came from a Japanese proverb called fall 7, stand up 8. And the reason why
mhm,
is you have every time that you fail, right, you have to just keep standing up one more time than the time that you fall down.
mhm,
And that's a philosophy, right? And I love writing about those kinds of things where when they listen to any Dale Ibay song, there's always this bigger message that's within the song. It's not,
mhm,
of course I try to make it sound pretty, but just so that people can listen to it. But when they sit down, there's
mhm,
some questions that are there, right? When you read the lyrics of Stand Up 8, for example, who do you think you are? If you're waiting for what others say, then who is there to blame? So that's the lyrics in the second verse. So I like to deal with those kinds of thoughts. So when it went after I learned the guitar, I started writing songs immediately. And in college, I entered into songwriting contests, and I won a couple of them together with I don't know if you're familiar with Itchy Worms. They're my contemporaries.
yeah,
Yeah, and Jugs
yeah.
Jugs is a good friend of mine from college. So
So, can I ask you real quick because you said you started at the age of 16 playing guitar. Within too much time, you knew how to play it fluently. Now,
very.
is that something that you learned on your own or were and tell me how you were influenced just by the guitar? Like who inspired you to start playing the guitar?
Well, it kind of helps because if you have a classmate, my classmate is Mike Elgar. He's the guitarist for River Maya. Well, not
Oh,
now. He used to be the guitarist of River Maya.
okay.
And it absolutely helps when you see somebody who's like a wizard with the guitar and you're amazed just looking at him. So that's one. He's one of my biggest influences. Learning it as fast as I did, and in general, music does run with the family. We're part of a choir in in church, and I learned the guitar specifically also so that I could play songs for the choir. All right. So religious. I do have an EP because right now I have like 8 different albums and singles that have been released. You could check it out on Spotify. I have my entire album listing there. I've probably written over 100 songs at this point, and
Wow.
the
Okay.
latest ones that I've released is a trilogy. Well, it's planned to be a trilogy of albums. The first one's called Daylight Phoenix. I released that last year September, and then the latest one's Orion Vision, which I released last May too, and the third one's called Miracle Area, which is releasing either sometime next month or next month. And they're a collection of 43 songs, like 43 songs that I wrote the past couple of decades, like 20 years. And that was after my debut album in 2006. It's been a while. My first album came out in 2006 under Vicor Records. So
Mm.
it's a major label album called Carpe Diem Someday. So seize the day
Mm,
someday. So as you can see, there's really this underlying theme. It could be about procrastination. It could also be about understanding when's the right season, right? The right time for you to do things.
Mhm.
And so going back to what you were saying, Vicky, the guitar really is, when I write, I usually write starting from an emotion and then an idea. And when and certain chords give me a particular emotion, and I start thinking about it, and that it starts from there, and then I start thinking about what kind of message I want to say, not necessarily what lyrics sound pretty. Like, what do I want to say with this particular song? So
mm,
Mm.
that's how I approach songwriting. I mean, it has to, not be trite. It has to be something that when a particular audience listens to it, they'll say, "Oh, I have experienced that. I know. I understand what you're trying to say." Like with stand up eight, all of us fall. Everybody makes mistakes, probably 90% of the time, right? Or I mean, Pareto rule, 80-20, right? So 80% of the time we make mistakes, but the 20% where we get it right, that produces 80% of the results. So we just have to keep going and find out that particular formula for ourselves that allows us to succeed at whatever level we want to succeed in. So
That
yeah,
sounds good.
the guitar is really a big part of that. I really think melodically. Yeah, I love 80s bands.
Oh God.
I'm about
Oh,
I'm about to be 50 by next year. So
oh, yeah. You're
so
still young, but you
yeah.
know what? I'm just surprised that our good friend Irving hasn't asked a question yet of how many guitars you have and what kind of brand you have. Maybe you
Oh,
could
mm.
tell us how many guitars do you have? And
I
what
thi-
kind?
yeah. To tell you, well, this is a pretty one. This has been with me, if you can see. It's a butterfly guitar.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I think it
and
must
it
have been.
yeah. There you go. See,
It's
Nice.
an
and
interesting design. Instead of a round hole, it's kind of more oval shaped. Is
that's
that
correct.
how
It's
it?
an oval
Is that
shape,
right?
and that
Oh.
allows the sound to reverberate a bit more. It's an
Oh,
epiphone.
Hmm.
If you see it at the end, it has a moon with a star,
oh,
right? And then it has this one there, the butterfly. And I got this guitar when I was what 19, I guess. So this guitar
wow,
Yeah,
is
so you had
like
that
30
wow.
years
30
old.
plus years.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. So I have this Epiphone Gibson. That's my go-to acoustic guitar. Contrary to popular belief, like in school they always see me with a guitar, but I don't own a lot of guitars. This is my only acoustic guitar, and I have another one. This is like a Fender Strat.
Oh,
That,
A
that's a
classic, yeah.
that's classic jazz guitar, right? But for my rock stuff, I have this Ibanez semi acoustic hollow guitar, and it's a beauty. It's also been around for about maybe 27 years. I got it.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
there. You go.
that's good.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have two electrics and an acoustic.
Yeah, two electrics and an acoustic. That's it. And I probably bought this one. I bought like almost 30 years ago, and the Fender Esquire, I guess, was maybe 15 years ago. So I haven't bought a guitar in a
Wow.
in a while. Yeah, but
Dale, Jay Fernandez from Medina, Saudi Arabia, got a question for you. He said, "Hi Dale, how much of an involvement do you have during the production? On average, how many takes goes into the songs as far as vocals is concerned?"
yeah, well,
Good
here's
question.
here's the good thing. I'm pretty much self-taught with regard to production. I use all sorts of digital audio workstations, from GarageBand all the way to even online ones with like BandLab and stuff like that. And in terms of number of takes, I take as many as I can to get it right. But
Yeah, right.
it's really,
That's
there's,
true.
as a musician, songwriter, and a producer, you don't really have like an average number of takes that you're looking at. That's not the goal. That's not the KPI, right? I mean, but for me, maybe if I think about it, I'm not that much of a perfectionist when it comes to getting things together. But maybe I take 5 to 10 takes, maybe, and that's because I don't usually take it from the start to the end. Sometimes I take like a couple of those where you start from the very beginning to the end, and then you of course you take a look at different parts and say maybe I could do it better this way, or maybe I could enunciate this way. But for the most part, I don't take too many. Probably 5. Yeah, maybe around 5, because when I write a song, I already have an idea what the melody is gonna be. There are some artists, like for example, I wrote a song inside a recording studio because we needed to write a Christmas song. So I did it in 2 hours, and I came in. We didn't have an idea what we were gonna write. So that's an example of me, taking something for like 3 times, and that's it. And so I
Dale, can I cut you off?
sure,
It's
sure.
time for a first station break, so don't go away. We'll be back.
Thank you.
It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Coming from
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue.radio.world.
It's that time of year again, summertime. Did you know that King County has over 200 parks and trails in our park system? And King County Metro's Trailhead Direct Service is returning. You can enjoy this fan-favorite seasonal transit service that makes getting to the trailhead from the city as easy as boarding a bus. Are you looking to get outside with a group? Well, with Community Van, which is a flexible community rideshare service, you can reserve a van for you and up to 12 people for no more than the price of a standard King County Metro bus fare. So whether you bike, walk, or roll, King County Parks has hundreds of miles of regional trails to enjoy. And while you're out there, share the path with other users. And if you have a dog that loves to run, take them to Marymore Park's off-leash dog area or another dog park near you. Gather with friends and family for a picnic, take your kids to the playground, or go for a walk on a nearby trail to connect with nature. King County Parks has something for everyone. This is your big backyard. Go to kingcounty.gov/funfinder to plan your next adventure.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me for a weekly eclectic journey through the past 100 years of jazz. Dixieland, big band, bebop, West Coast cool, hard bop, avant-garde, fusion, world jazz, and contemporary. Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio.world premieres every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and is rebroadcast Thursdays at 3 p.m., overnight from Friday to Saturday at 2 a.m., Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., and Sunday evenings at 5 p.m.
Hey Seattle, here are some storage tips to love food, stop waste. Onions make potatoes sprout faster. Keep onions away from potatoes. Ripe bananas give off a gas that makes the fruit around them ripen faster. Store bananas away from other fruits. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money. Food. Save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
My name is BK, International Talent Scout. I'm bringing a brand new show to you called BK Presents. 30 minutes, non-stop, your favorite in gospel music studio session. Going deep into interviews with your favorite artists, producers, and their engineers. You and your music. Concert previews and concert reviews. Get it all on bkpresents.com. Here we go.
Alam mo bang 5 segundo ang kailangan upang magbasa ng karaniwang text message? Na parang saglit lang. Pero kapag nagmamaneho ka, sa loob ng 5 segundong yun, katumbas na ng 15 kotse ang naandar mo. At napakaraming pwedeng mangyari kapag hindi ka nakatingin sa daan ng 5 segundo. Bago ka magsimulang magmaneho, ilayo ito sa'yo upang mapaghandaan mo ang anumang darating. Tumutok lang sa daan. Sama-sama tayong makakarating sa paroroonan.
Ladies and gentlemen. Speak up, Seattle. We are Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the station that cares.
Don't ever forget. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Kayo po ay magbabalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Ma'am Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam Kawili.
And with our special guest,
Hi, everybody. Dale Ibay.
Hey, welcome. Welcome back.
Alam mo, Dale, pag umpisa kami ng ating second portion, medyo we take a few minutes para pakita naman namin kung anong mga mensahe from our Rainier Avenue Radio World Station. May mga announcement, may mga sports report, at yung volunteer effort ni Vicky. So, makinig ka na muna sandali, and then we'll get back to you as soon as we clear this stuff. Okay, Miles?
No worries.
Yep.
Before I start with the announcement from Rainier Avenue Radio World, I want to thank you and acknowledge everyone who are watching right now. Violet Navarro, Vicky's mom from Federal Way, Washington, and Jay Fernandez from Medina, Saudi Arabia, and Ronnie Lee from Quezon City, Philippines. Ronnie Lee said, inspiring, and I love the energy of the song. He was talking about our opening song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the announcement is, please donate in Rainier Avenue, Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio, or Venmo Avenue Radio. Donate. Every dollar matters. Thank you for donating. Any amount will be much appreciated. Thank you. Kuya Bert?
Yes, gusto ko lang, I'd like everybody to know that a lot of the events. In the past event, July 18, there were the Pinoy Fiesta. They had the funeral, of course, of Sophie Cabiao's mom. And we had the Parents' Day celebration on July 19 and also on July 18, Pangasinan Appreciation Night. But upcoming, July 25 is going to be a busy day. In the morning, it's going to be they have a parade here in the Renton River Festival. Then in the evening, you have the Seafair Parade. You know, they're preparing a float. And too bad that one of those who are really going to have a jeepney donated and, displayed, they had a car accident, and unfortunately, it's really sad. Anyway, July 30, Thursday, the softball team from the Philippines representing Asia Pacific's coming over. They are arriving on Thursday, July 30 at 4:20 p.m. And I will be there, and hopefully if Norb can join me, that would be really good. So we could meet the team who are going to compete from August 2 to 8 for the 2026 Junior League Softball World Series. And I'd like to remind everybody, members of the Seattle Between Lions, our August 5 meeting at 6 p.m. That's about it for me.
Okay, Bert, just a minute. I saw Andrew Anderson. He's watching.
Yes.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Okay.
Andrew's always
Norbert.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll jump into a little sports report here. A lot going on. It's that time of the year. So first we'll start on with the World Cup. The World Cup finally came to a climactic finale on Sunday. It was the final championship of the World Cup between reigning champions Argentina versus Spain. And while I wasn't able to watch it in real time since I was on an airplane trying to get back from New York where the match was held, it came down to a very low scoring game. 1-0 Spain over the reigning champions with Messi over at Argentina. Seemed like Spain had most control during most of the match, scoring but not scoring only until they finally got into the extended period, taking 1-0 lead. Argentina had many opportunities to try to tie that game up, just fell short, missing the goal by just a few inches and a few feet at times. But you have now a new champion in the World Cup. Spain is our new champion. So congratulations to the country of Spain for their World Cup victory. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners, last week I was kind of talking about they've been struggling a little bit, and boy, they were really going into the weekend having a big-time struggle. They've gotten blown out by the San Francisco Giants 7-0. Well, since then, Saturday night, things have kind of come alive. They were down again, but suddenly came back with a game-winning walk-off sacrifice fly by Julio Rodriguez to give the Mariners a 4-3 win on Saturday, and that led to another win to get the series on Sunday. They won 6-3 over those Giants, and then last night, the bats came out big time, and Cal Raleigh, who's really had kind of a, unfortunately, down season so far, dealing with injuries as well, hit a grand slam last night to win the game 8-0, shutting out who'd they play again? Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds, thanks, Dad, in an interleague game. And so Seattle Mariners a little bit on a roll, which puts them back into first place by a half game, as you can see right over here, over those pesky Texas Rangers, who were in the lead for a little while, but we stole it back, and we'll see if they can continue that on as they face the Cincinnati Reds tonight in game number 2. So hopefully the Mariners can keep things rolling and start getting geared up for a potential playoff run. We've got a long way to go, though, before September. Really, October is when playoffs start, but, we've got basically the rest of this month, August, and then September. So, and of course, football season right around the corner. Football season, speak of the devil. We've got the Seattle Seahawks. While nothing's happening yet, it's about to start getting busy. This Saturday, as my dad said earlier, we've got a lot of events going on in the local community with Seafair. We got multiple parades going on. We'll be involved in and part of the Torchlight Parade that goes through downtown Saturday night. But before that, it's also the first day of training camp open to the public. So on Saturday, the 25th, it'll be the first training camp, and the fans will be there. I'll be there to experience and watch the team go through the motions, see some of our new rookie players and coaches as well. Our first glimpse at our new Seahawks team for 2026. So it's going to be a busy day on Saturday. And so if you don't get a chance to go to training camp, because most of those tickets are sold out by now, I've talked about the show Hard Knocks on HBO and HBO Max. They will be covering exclusively the Seattle Seahawks during their training camp time. It was supposed to premiere on August 11th, but they moved that up. Now the first show will be August 4th. So if you have you want to subscribe to your HBO Max or get HBO at least for a few weeks so that you can watch this team behind the scenes in one of the coolest NFL film productions that the Seahawks have never been a part of. For the first time, they'll be covered inside meetings, locker rooms, during practice. It's very in-depth, very entertaining, very dramatic as you see what it's like for a football team during training camp prior to the start of the season. So can't wait to see that. Premieres on August 4th. And I think that's about it for sports. So now to Vicky with her community activities.
Thank you, Norb. Vicky, before we go to you, I just want to acknowledge my pamangkin from Antipolo City, Philippines, Mrs. Keruvin Emerald. Thank you for watching. Good morning, everyone, she said. Thank you. Okay,
Thank you,
Vicky.
Ate Mai.
All
Yeah,
right.
I just want to also piggyback on Brother Norb. So if anyone wants to volunteer, we have our partner Bras for Girls looking for volunteers for Sunday, the 26th. So that will also be, you'll be able to sell Seahawks yearbooks, represent the Bras for Girls, and then you get a Seahawks volunteer t-shirt. So if you're interested, I can forward you that link. But let's see what's going on this week. Okay, so this Saturday, I will be in the north side for a community baby shower provided with Community Health Plan of Washington. Of course, they will have free diapers, baby items, free food, and also raffles to give away. But we'll pause right there for just 1 second because mamayang hapon at 5 o'clock, we'll be at Renton Library area by Liberty Park. We will be doing a homeless feed tonight. So, and it's a partnership with El Shaddai Ministry. So later on this evening, if you want to support or if you need, or if you know anyone who would like a hot meal, just let us, just bring them down to, or let them know that we'll be at Renton Library by Liberty Park, and we'll be walking around handing out free hot meals this evening as well. And then bukas, we will be at Lehigh Housing. Just leave right there, brother. And we will be also doing a private event for families in support of housing. We also have light lunch donated by one of our partners in the community. Also, some school giveaways and other items for the families who are living in supportive housing tomorrow. And then, if you can go back, brother. This one right here. Okay, leave it right here. So, South Seattle Community College reached out to me and saying that they're having a mobile unit happening next Tuesday from 10 to 2 p.m. They do this on quarterly basis. So, if anyone needs like resources regarding to apply for basic food stamps, cash, and also if you lost your ID and you're on basic food and you need support, you can get one of those ID vouchers at any kind of DH office or here at the mobile unit. So the mobile unit is actually, they have different sectors where they go through the state and help, making sure to help with those individuals with those resources. And then what else do we have going on? And then on Tuesday, here at 2 p.m. So every Tuesday, a partnership with ACRS. So if anyone is looking for a job and needs help with resume writing, also with, job search. And then also, if you are wanting to go back to school and you need support, please reach out to ACRS. They also have, like every Tuesday at 2 p.m., they have orientation that is open to all. And we want to make sure that you get support. And then we do have partnership who's also, if you need English is not your first language and you need support with English language learner, we have partners who also does those classes as well, including in the colleges as well. What else do we have going on? And I think so today too, free dental every Tuesday, saw Auburn. So they also have the dental clinic by appointment and also free medical service at the free free medical clinic every Tuesday, sa gabi. So if you're interested, you can find the information on my Facebook, but you just call and you make an appointment. No insurance is required. So it's open to all. We want to make sure that everyone has access to health, no matter what kind of situation it may be. if you don't have insurance, it's okay. There's people and organizations are here who are willing to assist. Ayan po, I'll pause right there. So reach out if you're looking for support, including rental assistance, move-in assistant, want to go back to school, there's free pharmacy classes. Ang daming tayong resources here with Fil-Am Radio, with Rainier Avenue Radio. There's a lot of community partners who are, doing shows every day, telling what's going on. So this is why we exist. So keep supporting Rainier Avenue Radio. We want to let you know that there's a lot of even food distributions in the community and, and programs and service that was made for the community. So keep on, connecting with us and we're here to support. Thank you. Salamat po. Yeah.
Thank
Good
you, Vicky.
job.
Okay, Bert, Norb,
Yep.
and Vicky. Before we continue, let's listen to another song by
Dale.
by Driving at the Speed. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you.
As I feel you close in the heat of hope, I shift gears, knowing in time that we could fly. Hear the engines roar, the gas pedal floored, filled by pictures of a life that I wouldn't pass me by. Driving at the speed that I know you'll give in and never go away. Driving at the speed where we start to begin and never fall. Never fall away. Feel the wind expose our emotions flow. Heaven help the roads beneath us as we whiz by. The future we will face, we won't give up this chase. Going further than we've ever been before. Driving at the speed that I know you'll give in and never go away. Driving at the speed where we start to begin and never fall away. Driving at the speed where our hearts start to beat and never stop again. Driving at the speed where our eyes start to see and never cease to
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Driving at the Speed by Dale Ibay. Yay. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, great
Yeah, that was,
song. And really cool video, too.
yeah, very nicely done.
Yeah.
Thank
Except
you
that
so much. It's
Yeah.
so
when you're driving at,
surreal watching my own video on your show. I mean, I was looking at some of the shows like last week just to prepare myself for it. But as an artist, every time you get to see your own song play on a show where millions can watch it, oh,
yeah,
it's thank you so much for this opportunity. It means more to me than you can ever know.
no,
Thank
it's
Wow,
beautiful.
that's great.
Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Ang comment ko lang dyan, if you got the gas pedal fluid, your heart is speeding, and that's very dangerous.
Well, a couple of notes about that song. I originally wrote that song for my wife. That was like 2006 when we first met, and we love road trips. I'm sure you guys love road
Uh-huh.
trips, and originally, there's that part of that relationship where you're thinking, should I go faster? Should I go slower? Should I, it's not necessarily always pedal to the metal, right? There are certain times where you have to do that. There's certain times you have to go back. So that's what it talks about. That being in that state where you should be more supportive or less supportive, or just listen or talk more and stuff like that. So in all relationships that happens, right? But listening to it again 20 years later, I realized also that I was talking about talking to myself, because sometimes you have to drive at that speed where um, if you're going too fast for your own good, right? When you're going toward a particular goal, so when there are two meanings to it: the romantic side, and also that side where you're really just talking to yourself about being at that speed where you're comfortable, succeeding or comfortable doing certain things. So I guess it's introspective in that sense. I love writing songs where you could listen to it one day, it means this, and then you could listen to it another day, and it means a totally different thing. And that's what I was going for with driving at the
Yeah,
speed.
it's pretty good. I think I like that.
So you wrote that song 20 years ago? Is that from your debut album?
No, that all of the songs right now are from my trilogy, right? My debut
Oh,
album.
I see. But you wrote the song 20 years
Yes.
ago. You're just releasing it now.
Not right now. I mean,
Okay.
that's that. In a way, it was like a self realization, or I mean, sorry, it's like a self fulfilling prophecy. That's what I was trying to say. Because my first album was called Carpe Diem Someday, right? And then it took a long time for me to seize the day for the second album. It took like 20 years for me to get a lot of the songs that I've written over the past 20 years together. That's why it's a collection of 43 songs. So
Wow.
yeah, Daylight Phoenix was 12 songs last year. Daylight Phoenix. I actually have a T-shirt here. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
album. There.
Daylight
Daylight
Cool.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
So it's
Can I
I
ask
said-
you why you had such a long, from your debut album in 2004 and 2005, why such a long break before you released your next one?
well, life. I mean,
Hear that.
Yes.
as a musician in the Philippines, and I think a lot of the musicians here, like Ronnie's there, he knows this. It's not exactly the most financially fulfilling thing to do, but especially for the kinds of songs that I do, right? I mean, I've accepted that. I mean, I don't like to like write pop songs for the sake of them being pop songs, for the sake of them being pretty, right? I like to write something that means something to me at least, and to find that audience, it takes a while. So I mean, from 2006, I decided to go into business together with my wife. So we've been doing like food businesses. We've been in the real estate business. Right now, my wife owns a hotel and apartments in Bicol, in Tabaco. So that's one of the things that we're doing. So we really do a lot of different things. Right now, I have a group. It's called DMV Group, Daylight Miracle Vision. Okay, let me give a bit of a background. Daylight Phoenix is the name of my son. That's the first album. The second album is called Orion Vision, which is the name of my youngest. Right? Our youngest is Orion Vision. And the third one is called Miracle Aria, who's our eldest daughter.
What do you call it? Miracle.
Miracle Aria, because Miracle Aria means miracle song. And she when she came out, it was basically, I've been together with my wife for like a few years, and she was the miracle that I was waiting for us to like solidify our relationship. So that's why we were thinking about like her as our miracle baby in a way. It's not because there was something wrong with her, of course not. We just wanted to. We just wanted to basically mark that part of our lives, right, with a miracle song. And we both love music. My wife's a singer also, used to be with Ryan Cayabyab. So she's a better singer than I am. Yeah, I'm just a songwriter. So
Kuya Bert, Vicky and Norb, Dale will gonna sing live.
Oh, let's do it.
I
don't know.
Right now,
we only have.
Well, we've
2
got our
minutes.
break in about a minute, so we should probably do it on the other side of the break, so we don't want to rush
after
his
the
song.
station
Okay,
break.
but
Okay.
Can I really ask a question real quick? Because we're talking about the trilogy of his music. So here also too, it says Beyond Music, Dale is the founder of a DMV Storybook, a personalized storytelling company dedicated to helping families preserve meaningful memories through custom books and creative projects. Is this something similar to with music, or is it just like a book, or and how did you figure this all out? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
So
kind of
I had an epiphany, because when I write songs, they're like stories. That's why the entire trilogy is called Storytelling Songs. And I realized, I'm a writer at heart. So and I was thinking about it because DMV storybooks came from a tragedy. In 2021, our eldest, Miracle Aria, met an accident and she passed away. So at 12 years old. So and she's always been a storyteller. We would always tell stories to each other. And I decided like last year, what's the most endearing part of her, and how to bring about that legacy to move forward. I was thinking, well, might as well put together a company that makes stories, right? And who appreciates stories the most? Kids, right? Children. And the entire idea of DMV Storybooks as a personalized storybook. So what I do is I meet up with clients, and then I ask them, how old is your kid? What's their name? And what kinds of stories do they love? So for example, somebody would say, I love space stories. And what I would do is I have story templates, right? Of some story, like this particular space story is called The Galactic Guardian Badge. It's our bestseller right now.
Dale, can I cut you off?
Sure,
It's time for our second station break. So don't go away. We'll be back.
It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not driving my sweet AMC Pacer through the car wash, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. You missed a spot.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
Hello, I'm Tony Young, and every week I will be your guide to the music of the Fab Four with my show With the Beatles. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, those four lads from Liverpool. First airings are Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. with repeats on Thursdays and Saturdays from 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Tune in to catch Beatlemania.
On Rainier Avenue Radio.world, look for the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show. I'm Dennis Weaver, your good food guide and host, helping you to feel good and look good, and who wouldn't want some of that? All that and more from the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Stories, songs, and guests. Begin living the organic good food life, and the rest of your life just may be the best of your life. Always up, baby, to your health.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Naftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Naftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
I used to love hiking in the mountains. I used to dance 3 times a week. I used to love to go to dinner with my husband.
I used to love going on spontaneous travel trips.
I wish people knew that long COVID is real.
I wish people knew how debilitating it is to live with a chronic health condition.
Going back is not an option, but taking the steps to protect yourself from COVID is.
Staying up to date on your COVID vaccines is the best way to prevent long COVID. KingCounty.gov/vaccine for more.
Yo, Rainier Avenue Radio. We're Seattle's best music, talk, and sports
It's a
station.
Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Kahit pa magbabalik sa inyo lahat, ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Miles Salvador at ang akin pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam Kawili.
With our special guest.
Yeah, hi, my name is Dale Ibay.
Welcome back. Kuya Bert, do you want us to have a birthday greetings, or we'll have Dale sing first?
Yeah, let's have Dale sing live now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
okay,
do it.
Dale.
All right. So this one's from my first album, and
What's the title?
it's called, the first album is called Carpe Diem Someday, but this one's called Harbor, and it's the second song, Harbor.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like where the ships dock, right? Like Manila Bay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the harbor. And it's also a verb when you harbor feelings.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, let's listen. Yay.
Looking inside, trying to figure out a way to get right in your life. Talking to myself, I try to listen, waiting for what's inside my heart. My prisoner of it too. Searching for a safe place to die. Now I'm lost in the horizon. You once pointed out the way to your heart. To your heart. Talking to myself, I try to listen, waiting for what's inside my heart before I find out the truth. Waiting outside and looking inside, looking for what's inside my heart. Gotta find it over you. Searching for a safe place to admit that you were the compass of my life. I was harboring these thoughts and feelings all alone and I'll never give them up. I'll never give you up. You're in this empty room, filled with years and years of nothing but memories of who we were and all the plans and bright ideas and everything that we could have been locked in a box inside my soul. I was harboring these thoughts and feelings all along, and I'll never give them up. I'll never give you up. Now I'm wondering, forever searching for you and hoping that I find a way that leads me back, helps me change your heart, your mind, and make you hear the echoes of our souls entwined.
Yay!
All right.
All right.
Harbor. Thank you.
That was pretty good.
Well, one thing we know about Dale is that he is not AI. He's actually a real human being singing. That was great.
Yes.
Thank you so
This
much.
is singing live.
Live, yeah.
So what's your view on AI?
Well, like anything else, because right now I was going back to like the storybooks thing that I was doing. Like we use different types of tools, right? That like if you use paint, right, to be able to put together like a particular image and stuff like that. So I look at it like as a tool. It's the same thing. It's just that it's like just really developed right now. Because no matter how good you are with AI, nothing can really change your storytelling chops. I mean, AI can't storytell. I mean, you have to be able to be the one to tell what you want to happen in a particular frame, or in a particular, like in the video, what you want it to do. So being able to direct that's what separates people who just type in a particular prompt to make a song, like make me a birthday song for Tita Miles or something like that, versus somebody who uses AI. So that I would like a better words, for example, because this is how I feel when I talk to this particular person. So I mean, there are different ways to use the tools depending on where you want to use it. So that's how I look at it. But it won't change the heart. That's what it is. I mean, people who want to talk about a particular part of their relationship, like long distance relationships, it overflows. There's so many different words, and sometimes you need tools to be able to figure out the right things that you want to say, because there's too many things you want to say, right? So that's how I look at it. For example, in DMV Storybooks, we personalize the book for kids. Like just to continue the discussion a while ago. So what we do is we make, if somebody wants to be a galactic hero, right? We get the kid, if it's like a 10-year-old boy, and then I write a story for it, and the story is about this boy who finds a package, and when he when he opens it up, it's a video game package, right? And then when he plays it, he gets transported into a spaceship, like a starfighter cockpit, right? And this is a book, right? It's a hardbound book.
Like a comic book.
I'll show you. Yes, give me a minute here. All right, so these are the books.
Oh,
they're hard copy. They're actually
they're hardbound.
Books.
Yeah, they're hard copies. So, like this particular story I'm telling you about is the Galactic Guardian badge. This one, right? And then when you open it up, right? You see? Oh, sorry. Where's that? There. So there's a dedication message you could give to your kid, telling them how much they mean to you, right? And then it starts like he's a video gamer, right? And then when you go through the entire story, these are like glossy pages, right?
That's really nice.
And you see, he becomes a fighter pilot. So think about it. Think about it for this moment. If you have a kid, right? nobody makes books about a personalized book about their son, right? And if it's their dream to be a pilot, they can be a pilot in this storybook. And that's the thing about books, the thing about stories, especially with your name on it, right? If this 10-year-old kid sees this and then says, "Oh gosh, it's possible for me to be a pilot. It's possible for me to be a hero," right? And that's the whole message of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give confidence to kids all over the world that whatever their dreams are, they can move toward it. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, right? But they can move toward it and plant that seed inside them.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then you use AI to generate these kind of fantasy images of what they could be in these different worlds, right?
Well,
based on their real pictures.
Based on their real pictures. So we get the real pictures, and then we could prompt like the particular story that they want, right? And that's how we use the tool. Right? It drives the story. It makes them see themselves within it.
Wow,
I agree with you. That's pretty good what you're doing.
Yeah, the lucky
but
kids
you know
that
what,
get to be chosen.
Miles?
Yeah.
I sure want to hear the third song, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's listen to On Our Way Out by Dale Ibay, official music video. Okay.
Haven't seen the sunlight of my day. Is it okay if you go and light up a candle on your way out? Haven't time to illuminate my mind. Trying to find a source of inspiration to pull my way. Am I going in the right direction? A stipulation. Am I limiting my mind? Going on my own. It isn't necessary, or is it necessary to face my life alone? I'm extraordinary, and someday soon my life is gonna change. My life is gonna change. On my way out, having reason to emancipate my mind. Going away, thinking about the many stories in my hideout. Thinking about all the times I made a lie, of all the things I need to find before I make my way out. Am I going in the right direction? A stipulation. Am I limiting my mind? Going on my own. Is it necessary, or is it necessary to face my life alone? I'm extraordinary, and someday soon my life is gonna change. Haven't had a reason to light up my way, but is it okay if you find me out there? Could you lead the way out? Going on my own. It isn't necessary, or is it necessary? I gotta face this life alone. Well,
Awesome.
On
Yeah.
our way out. Kuya Bert, Vicky, Norb, and Dale. Jay Fernandez saying goodbye because kinda late. It's already 1:13 a.m. in Medina, Saudi Arabia. Great broadcast as always. Thank you, Jay, for watching. Take care. Thank you.
Yep.
So
Okay, Kuya
obviously
Bert.
you do a lot. You obviously do a lot of AI video, right? I've seen it in all your videos. You work a lot of AI imagery in there. Looks really good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, actually, that's another company that I have, DMV Studios. So we use the tool so that it becomes easier for us to be able to, for guys who have for clients that have an image of how they want it to be, but they don't have like 100,000 pesos to do a video.
Yeah,
Which
right.
usually I know how it is because when I shot it like 20 years ago, you need to have like a 6-digit budget to be able to shoot a music video, and I use that so that I could also make. These are the kinds of music videos that I make for those people who are out there wanting to know. You could contact me through my Facebook. And if you want, for example, for those who want storybooks for their kids, you could go to facebook.com/DMV Storybooks. And you could connect with me and I could send to you even just the PDF if you want. Like, for example, if you're in the US and you want, or you're in Australia or wherever you are in the world, I could still give it to you as a PDF and your kids would still love it. And I have one from Canada who had it printed out and sent it to her because she loved it. When they saw it, they said, "Oh, we need to have this," because it's different if you have like a hardbound storybook.
When you can hold it and turn the pages, it's different than looking on a computer.
And it's 8.5 and by 11 inches, so it's large.
Yeah.
So you could keep it beside you and you take a look at it. And then I do have bundles also where I could make you a custom song and a custom video that animates the book. Right. So so the song would have the name of the child in the chorus.
Mhm.
So so when they hear it, they'll say, "Oh, it's my song. It's my song." And then that's the background for the entire video, where they see it from start to finish of the entire book's animated.
Wow, Dale, you've got all kinds of talents, from a musician to songwriting to creative to video. It's something else.
Like I said before, you're so talented. But anyway, I know
we're running short on time, so we better do this.
Yeah, but I'm sure Miles is itching to go to the birthday greeting, but we don't have much time. Except maybe if we could
do it quick, we can do this and get the last song in. So let's do it real quick.
Yeah, let's do it quick, but make it very short now.
Okay, happy birthday to Sunshine Nieva Lucido, July 1st. Rocky Sandoval, based in Tacoma, Washington, July 22. Adele Rico, our previous guest from Gold Coast, Australia, July 23. My brother, Victor Reyes from Quezon City, Philippines, July 24. And my former colleague in Channel 7, Lloyd Paulino from Caloocan City, Philippines, July 24. Okay, Kuya Bert?
Yeah, I'll make mine very, very short because there's just a few that I really want to say. Okay, July 21, Sandra Cordova. July 23, Conrado Casalio. July 25, Dora Kroner. Santi Manalang, Lila Chin. July 26, we have Seti Cabell. And the most important, I didn't want to miss, Miles Salvador. That's about it. That's all I wanted to make sure that gets through. Happy birthday there, Miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
Really
next?
quick, I really want to just say, to Ate Miles, because I can greet the others, but we want to say how much we appreciate and love you, Ate Miles. So happy birthday, and that, lots of love from us to you.
Thank you.
Yan
All
lang.
right, Norb.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. For me, I'll just rattle through a few. July 19th, Jenilyn Bautista Roque, Gilbert Fayarme. And July 20th, happy birthday to Tori Salve. July 21st, Sandra Cordova, as you said, Dad. July 22nd, David Wright and Todd Nas. July 24th, Greg Gable, Joe Quintanilla, and Gary Hartnett. July 25th, Victor Flores. And on July 26th, of course, you said it, Ate Miles. and David Day and Sarah Kessler. And if for those of you who don't know, Ate Miles, besides her birthday's coming up, we're down to the last 3 shows with Ate Miles as our host.
We'll announce that next meeting, next
okay,
session.
next week. All right, I'll just give people to know that you better tune in because the time is counting down. So anyway, advance happy birthday, Ate Miles.
Yeah. Okay. Any Dale? Any birthday greetings you'd like to shout out or something?
The most important birthday greeting is Tita Miles, because I wouldn't be here without her. She was the one who invited me to the show. And the one thing I want to say, Tita Miles, is you're always in all of the radio shows that I see on the internet for musicians. And I just want to say thank you so much, because you've been a staunch supporter. You're always forwarding links of music videos of all of the artists here in the Philippines. And I don't know if a lot of people appreciate, but I appreciate that. Every time you send like 2 or 3 on Facebook, and I can always count on Tita Miles to be able to promote, all of these different artists. And we need more people like her. So it's sad. I just heard that you only have 3 shows left. So I hope that, in some capacity later on, you're able to also maybe get back or have your own show or something like that. But I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me here. This has been a really, really pleasant time with all of you guys. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you so
Dale,
much.
make sure you watch our next broadcast, July
Sure.
20th. Okay?
Next week, our special guest is Dayan de Mesa.
Yay!
All right.
Song, multi-awarded international recording artist, broadcaster, and producer based in San Jose, California, USA. Next week, Dayan de Mesa. Yay. And I think Dale will be, you're gonna be her guest too, isn't it?
Yeah, on July 30, I'll be guesting with Diane. So that's cool. It's nice that you're going to have Diane here on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
wonderful.
Okay,
Sure.
are we gonna play the birthday song, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, please. We do. Forget about that.
Okay, happy birthday to you. Most popular version. Thank you, Danielle.
It's a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
This song is lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Yay.
All right. Well, I think now we better play that final song so we can squeeze it in before we sign off.
Okay, let's listen to our closing song, Borrowed Time by Dale Ibay, live acoustic electric performance.
Never would have been a stranger to memories that keep alone. Searching for that perfect picture to hang on my wall. Dreams you don't recall. Remember all the conversations till the crack of dawn. All that nothing seemed like something. Wasting all of our time, get you out of my mind. After music, go out driving. Anywhere we go, nowhere seems like somewhere. I didn't mind the destinations, but I'd like to know where I told you would go. tomorrow, then we would be sure that all the times that we borrowed, wish it could have good. All the doubts and sorrows, I painted all the lines I admire. Wish it could be tomorrow. I know it would be good. Hey! Could be tomorrow. I know it would be good. Hey, wish you could see all the things my way, then I could be myself. Maybe someday you could see things my way, then we could be ourselves. Wish you could see all the things my way, then we could be ourselves. Maybe someday you could see things my way, then we could be ourselves.
All right.
Yay! Violet Navarro said nice.
That's amazing. I like the way I was watching your fingers there, Dale, because I try to learn. Every time I pluck something, it's dead because I'm pressing two strings at one time. I don't know how you do that though. Are you gonna
Practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dale. Thank you so much for gracing our program. Thank you, Kuya Bert, Vicky, Norb, and Danielle.
Yeah, thank you
And
so much. I
now-
just like to say hi to my wife Mitch. She's actually out there. I just want to say
Alright.
hi, and I want to say hi also to my sons Daylight and Ryan, and that I love them super much. Someday, like years later, when they see this Facebook this Facebook show, this is
Yeah.
the first Facebook show in the US for me, and I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now I want to. Are you gonna say goodbye or are you gonna go to?
Let's do our prayer now.
Better jump to the prayer.
I want to invite everyone to close your eyes and bow your heads and pray. Let's sorry. I'm sorry. Let's
Okay.
listen our closing prayer by Kuya Bert. Thank you.
Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen.
Amen. Next on Rainier Avenue is Real Estate and Money with Tina Lombardadis and Violeta Strauss. And every Wednesdays from 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh Juice, hosted by the Money, Fine Size Patron, Superstar TK. It's 9 to 11 p.m. every Wednesday. Thank you.
And that it's 1 year already anniversary. Thank you. Anyway, thank you so much, Dale. Okay. We got about a few seconds before we say bye-bye and we're gonna leave the station. All right, thank you everybody.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay.
More power to you, Dale. Great to meet you.
I have to talk to Vicky and Norbert, one of
It's
these
a
days.
Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show.